difference between a complete and blatant fucking scammer and someone that talks shit. BX just talks shit. He's not a scammer, as far as I know. There is a huge difference. Natasha blatantly doxes. She blatantly abuses. She blatantly does things that everyone should be all in an uproar over. And she blatantly robs from her own community. And I'm not talking her fundraisers that people donate. I'm not talking those fundraisers. I'm talking the 20 fucking K. There's a difference. The 20 fucking K is a big difference. That is completely different than BX. She doxed her father. Why would Natasha feel the need to dox Granny's father? Why? Does that give her a leg up on something?
And I understand what you're saying. And again, like I said, having BX up there, Natasha did things to piss me off, and I did it to her too when we're mad. She started talking like, "Oh, AJ, I'm so sorry," and it's out of spite. But the thing is, when I make peace with somebody, I understand what you're saying, but I don't want to restart that fight with Natasha. I understand you have a problem with her. I'm here to talk about my issues with Granny's Watching, because I already worked out my issues with Natasha, and I don't want to spark that fire again. I don't, but I understand where. Okay.
Hey.
All right.
I just want to clarify. That whole BX thing was unexpected. He was talking about my situation with Natasha doxing me, and it was my members who said to go over. It had nothing to do with Robbie at all. But I want to point out, Robbie, you made a community post that if you have a problem with somebody making peace with your enemy, then you're the problem. So in this case, you're the problem.
Weapon all of a sudden.
No, when you talked about my sobriety last night, Robbie. Do you forget? You went after my sobriety last night. You went after my sobriety last night, Robbie.
Why are you promoting a channel that clearly bashes sobriety? You're going against your own beliefs.
No, he brashes your sobriety because you make your sobriety very known, because look at you right now.
So
You'll never catch me looking like this. Now, you went after my sobriety last night, Robbie. That is why I said what I said today.
You never go on camera. You don't look like anything.
I don't have to go on camera. I know I'm good looking. I don't need validation through YouTube.
Stop talking about people's looks all the time.
I talk about Natasha Cooper being obese. That's not about her
looks.
looks.
Show us how fucking perfect
she talks about looks. I did. You see my picture. You see my photo.
Yeah,
you drug it, remember?
Photoshop the shit out of it.
I didn't Photoshop shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, then turn on your camera.
Why do I have to?
You want to talk about Natasha's looks?
Talk about my thumb. They talk about the price of my jeans.
Stop
Why would I turn on my
people's
photo?
looks if you're not going to turn on your camera?
Well, Robbie, how about I put your address out there, right? And I give your full name, and then you go on camera. My identity right now is the only protection I have from pieces of shit like the people you align with. I'll go on camera when I'm doing ready.
That's your issue. You say,
wait, but this is your issue with BX, Robbie. Not for nothing, Laura, but he doesn't look healthy. This isn't right. I'm just being honest. Being in recovery, I don't feel comfortable with this right now. He's clearly fucked up. You need help, Robbie. And I'm doing this respectfully for you. You don't look good. You don't look good. Laura, he doesn't look good. This isn't right.
I haven't even showered today, and I woke up to your fucking
No, it's not about showering.
Let's see how perfect you look.
But Robbie, you are obviously under the influence, and out of respect for you, this isn't fair. And this is my surprise.
Okay, what am I under the influence of?
Like when I came on
what am I under the influence of? Stop fucking talking about
my
sobriety.
Weren't you drinking a Red Claw on camera? Urging me to come drink with you? Didn't you come invite me to drink the Red Claw with you?
Don't make assumptions. That's
Robbie, you drank a Red Claw and you told me to come drink with you. This isn't not
and I threw
right. So you are. I'm not making an assumption. The hell?
So are you saying I'm drunk?
This is why, Robbie, this is why I went on your panel. When you told me you were struggling, I was very kind to you. I can see in your face you're struggling.
And you turned around.
Robbie, my whole family was just doxxed, Robbie. Because you went live last night.
That has nothing to do with me.
Right, but neither does my life and my time. You're not entitled to my time. You went live last night because you thought.
My fucking time.
But then why are you crying? I didn't respond to your email. That's just being silly.
Because you lack communication skills. You lack communication
skills. No, I communicate with those I want to communicate with. You went live last night talking about me because you're pissed that I went on BX's about my situation.
Because you're passive aggressive and you lack communication.
No, I don't owe anybody communication. I communicate just fine with people that matter.
Listen. Then don't talk about people.
Hold up.
No, you don't talk about people. Don't expect the best.
Don't fucking talk about me.
Listen to me, Robbie.
That really had nothing to do with you. You made a community post and then you went live because you thought I was being passive aggressive. That's passive aggressive.
Okay.
Me going on BX had nothing to do with you. It was the
What
fact that
happened
there
with
was
you and
finally
your friend?
somebody who wasn't afraid of Natasha Cooper's blackmail that was speaking out. And it felt good to have somebody validate that what she did was wrong instead of everybody hiding behind her because they're scared they're next. That is why I went on there. And you didn't even cross my mind, to be fair. You did it. And I'm sorry that you were hurt by it. But the way you handled it wasn't okay.
I don't believe you. But anyway.
I don't care if you believe me. I have no reason to lie. I don't owe you loyalty, Robbie. I can tell you right now, I went on it because I wanted to say fuck you. And it wouldn't matter because I owe you nothing. I owe you nothing. I don't know why you feel so entitled.
Okay, listen to me very closely. You feel entitled. You have a problem with Country Joe and me making peace with somebody. And I'm seeing comments
that just stopped.
Hold up. Granny, hold on. I'm going to answer that, Robbie. And I'm going to answer that with sincerity from an outsider who never really followed Country Joe. Country Joe bashed the fuck out of Natasha, and that's her whole channel. That was her entire channel, was going after Natasha, okay? And then all of a sudden, Natasha isn't doing anything to go live about. She's not doing anything crazy. So now Country Joe feels like, well, I got nothing to talk about anymore, so let me make peace with her. That is the true definition of a flip-flopper. That is the true definition of a phony ass bitch. That's what Granny doesn't like. And that has been made obvious. That has nothing to do with who makes peace with who. It's the fact that Country Joe showed her true colors, that she's phony. And Granny's watching, wants no part of that. That's why she's mad at Country Joe. Has nothing to do with her making peace with Natasha.
Not my words. I didn't say I'm going after. Listen, Laura, please listen to me very clearly because you're twisting my words. Please listen. I am not going after Granny because of Natasha. I am not aligning with somebody. Again, I stand on my own. Okay. Listen. Okay. She is upset. And it's very clear, common sense, that people are making peace, not just me, other people, with Natasha. Okay? I did not make peace with Natasha to say, okay, I like Natasha. Now I hate Granny's watching.
Okay,
no, I don't do that.
Wait, Robbie, can I ask you something?
Laura. That's not correct. Yes.
Robbie, when we had the conversation on your panel the other day, was I aware you made peace with Natasha? So how come I was fine with you then? How come everything was cool then? Even though you made peace with Natasha. So now what's the excuse? What's the reason? Because it wasn't peace with Natasha. So let's get down to nitty gritty. You're mad I went on to BX's because it was in your ego that it was against you, and it wasn't. It was for the fact that somebody was finally standing up and saying wrong is wrong.
Oh, okay.
And they were speaking about me.
Okay. Well, I've been trying to get to my point about the emails. I told you, and you said, reach out to me and we'll talk. I reached out to you in 3 emails. You did not respond. So this is how I see it. And I want you to see it from my perspective so you can understand why I'm upset.
I'm going to try to.
I would hope you would.
Because I'm struggling with my sobriety too, Robbie. So there's times I have to get offline and have to take care of my sobriety. I don't know if you know what it's like when people are attacking you this way and how easy you can slip. So I'm sorry that when I log off YouTube, I get off the internet altogether.
Okay. Can I continue, please?
Yes, sir. Please. Yep. Love to hear it.
Okay. You didn't respond to my emails. You were very well aware, and you can go look on that live stream, that I brought it to your attention what's going on BX's channel.
Mm-hmm. You did.
So, okay. So you didn't respond to my emails. You go live and you're talking, your normal nonsense about Natasha and all that. And then you decide to not only go on his panel, which whatever you're talking about, but then promote the shit out of him. Are you aware of the videos on his channel of making fun of sobriety? Are you aware of that?
I
fucking care.
I
haven't fucking cares about BX but you.
Listen.
No one else gives a shit. The guy is
Laura, please stop making it sound about. Listen, you're not understanding my point. My point is you stand for sobriety. You stand for supporting people.
Robbie.
But you turn around and you go on someone's panel who and it was brought to your attention, that openly makes jokes and bashes my sobriety. So
right, but I'm securing my sobriety. So when BX is talking about,
I don't care. That means you support that. So you go
against
against your own morals.
So you support doxers. So you support doxers, Robbie.
No,
you support doxing people's family members.
You are not.
No, you listen. That's what you're like. It's not the same. It's not the same.
You're
not.
not going
It
to
is
see
very
me in
much
a
the
chat
same.
supporting that
I-
shit. You were literally promoting his channel, and you're well aware because I brought it to your attention. and you
Because
did
he
that
was
to be spite.
defending my
What's the
situation.
difference? What is the difference, Robbie? You're promoting Natasha, who
I'm
fucking
not. Listen. Natasha promotes
$20,000.
herself. Natasha promotes herself. She does not need promoting. Number one. Number two, just because I make peace with somebody does not mean that I am promoting everything that they do. Now, listen.
Okay, well, I don't
am
promote
not
everything
using
BX
it.
does.
Listen,
What is the difference with her and BX?
I'll tell you the difference right now if you'll let me talk.
Because it's about you. That's the only difference. Because
It
it's
is about me.
you.
Yes, that's why I'm upset. I'm not.
The
sticking
situation
my
I
nose
was
in other
on.
people's drama. This is
The
about me.
situation I was on was about me. It wasn't about you, Robbie. And again, he makes fun of your sobriety, not sobriety. I'm secure in my sobriety. That people want to go and talk about junkies and this and that and drag sobriety. That is fine because I'm secure in mine.
Oh, it's
I'm not
fine.
worried about it. It doesn't affect me.
So you're okay if he bashes somebody and they end up relapsing and killing themselves?
No,
What
you,
about
Robbie, you just bashed me. You just bashed me. Natasha just bashed me. CJ
What
just bashed
about
me.
Melissa?
If
What
I go
about-
Can I?
relapse,
Okay,
you
but you
made
guys
peace
listen.
with
I'm trying to
Robbie.
get my point out, and you keep getting off track and interrupting me. So whenever you're ready to let me finish, let me know.
Granny, say nothing.
okay.
Believe me, I'm boiling. Go on.
I just want to say one simple thing. I've been under constant attack the past week, as has my family, my children. Child services called, my family docs, my address docs, and you are befriending them and wrenching them, Robbie. If I go and relapse right now, or I self-harm, can I blame you three? Or am I the adult that has to turn off my electronics at the end of the night and say enough's enough, even if that means I don't respond to save Robbie's emails? Which one is it? I will always protect myself and my sobriety at the end of the day, even if it comes at the cost of your ego. And I apologize that you can't handle that. Now, please get to your point.
Attention to your own life.
Robbie, were you
Here,
drinking earlier on
As
stream?
my friend.
Robbie,
Yeah,
what did I just
remember,
say?
I fucking busted open a White Claw. Yes, I did.
Right.
But do you guys know that alcohol is not my fucking problem?
That's not the way it works, Robbie.
What are you?
Maybe that's why
know
you
what?
can't keep your sobriety,
Granny's
because that's not
watching.
the way it
Listen to me
works.
very clearly. Just because I have self-control now and I can enjoy beers, are you
Self-control?
fucking jealous of that? Because you
I'm
can't control
self-control
yourself
because
to
I've been
fucking
completely.
get wasted out of your mind and go
Yeah.
shoplift. You can't.
That's what it
control
is,
yourself.
Robbie. That's
I
what
would
it
hate
is,
to be
Robbie.
with you in a fucking Walmart.
Robbie, you are so insecure that you scream insecurities. I've never met a weaker man in my life. With
No
it there,
problem
and you
talking
know
to
why
that
you drank
fucking
today on
pussy.
camera, Robbie? You know
No
why you
problem.
busted open that can on camera? So when this comes back to biting your ass, you can turn around and say, "I wasn't sober. I
Oh, did it
relapsed.
tempt
Don't
you?
attack
Did it
me."
tempt you,
must be
Granny?
so jealous
Did
of
that
what real
tempt you?
sobriety feels like, what real confidence
No,
feels
I'm
like. I don't have to
perfectly-
post a
I'm
half-naked
perfectly
picture of me
secure. That's why
and
I'm
get some
open
likes
about
on YouTube.
That's why I'm open
You think
about
you offend me with my past? You don't offend me. Yeah, I'm a fucking
Well, you don't
felon.
fucking
I was a
offend me
drug
either.
addict.
What
I'm
kind
in
of pills
recovery. You
you
just
taking now?
attacked my recovery.
What kind of
You
pills
just
are you
attacked my
fucking on?
recovery.
You attacked
Robbie
mine.
just attacked
What the
somebody's
fuck up
recovery.
about my recovery,
Everybody
bitch?
call up BX. Call him up. Robbie just attacked somebody's sobriety.
Well, you've been doing that the whole fucking time,
The,
talking about mine.
the
And
hypocrisy is
you're a
so
fucking
real with you.
hypocrite.
No,
Oh, you
you're
are
a
too.
hypocrite.
That's
You're
why I
a
don't like you,
hypocrite.
and I think you're trash.
I don't care. I don't like you either, Robbie. I
Good.
talk shit on
Then
you to
don't
begin
fucking
with.
talk about me anymore. I won't talk
If
about
the
your
world
trashy
does, I
ass.
don't. You're the one that went live twice already about me,
And
Robbie.
you did too, and I
3
responded.
times.
Now, Robbie, so I'm not screaming. Let me say this calmly. There is a huge difference.
You know what? You know what? I'm leaving.
There
You are not going
is
to
a
fucking talk
huge
about my
difference.
sobriety, Laura. I'm disappointed in you.
There is a huge difference between an addict mentality and being high. Two totally different
Go
things.
fuck yourself.
Thank you. Gladly. But there is a